Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me as always, Gibby. The camera is bad.
Boom, 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 boom. Is it bad? I can't tell. It looked gorgeous.
It wasn't terrible. A little to the left.
Whoop, whoop.
Just to center you guys up.
Typicalness. I see a spinning wheel of doom. Oh, there we go. Spin, baby, spin. Spin, baby, spin.
I think that's okay.
Looks
the roof.
gorgeous.
I
think I got a little bit of it, but
it might be catching the very
top.
top, like just barely, yeah.
I don't know if I did anything.
No, it didn't.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. It's doable.
Welcome to we're coming off an extended weekend.
Woohoo!
We've already completely jacked up the stream schedule as to what we said we were going to do this week.
Busted!
He went Sunday, I went Monday. I didn't play what I was going to say I was going to play, and now here we are with the Dace Man Show, completely unprepared.
That's right, Spyro, man. That was an interesting throwback.
I beat it.
Was it the remastered one?
Yeah, because I didn't feel like hooking up the retro system. But I beat it.
Spyro's not that long.
It's
only long if you try and collect every gem and you try and get everything.
I beat 120% on it.
Oh, never mind. Yes. Yeah,
6 hours and I finished the fucking thing. 100%. Even checked all the skill points. And I was like, there's no way this is almost done.
There it is, man.
If I had started an hour earlier like I had planned on, I wouldn't be tired when I woke up this morning. So there's that. Instead, I got to midnight and went, well, I'm in the friggin' last world. I gotta finish.
Gotta finish.
But not much is happening. We were promising a state of play for Sony.
I told you last week. What are they going to announce? They don't have a console.
All they did was, all I could find is the stupid
Horizon West?
Yeah, the 14-minute thing that they showed. And I was like, yeah, unless that legit was it, which it might have been. I mean, I don't know. It could have been it.
Because they don't have a console to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up and down. It was so weird. Every story I found on it was, a state of play is coming this Thursday. But, Thursday's already gone by. Why is there nothing recapping it?
But one thing I did do this weekend, so if Sony disappointed you, I watched Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness!
Or Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Army of Darkness?
Dead.
Right, is it a show, series?
It's
a movie on Netflix.
Movie on Netflix.
With
So it's Batista.
Batista!
I hated it.
I don't think it was that bad.
And it wasn't even like the content I hated. Again, it comes down to Zack Snyder and his directing abilities.
I can see that.
They ripped out Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia was originally in this movie. Then they started, accusing him of grooming young girls and shit like that. So they pulled him out. They put in Tig Notaro, which I don't think is a bad decision. Tig's a great actress. The problem is, it was clear where they put her in over him, and they had to blur the background to make it like.
So they CGI'd her over him?
She didn't.
They didn't reshoot.
They reshot her and CGI'd her into everything. No other actors were involved.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So in a lot of the shots with her, they either blurred the background or did some kind of thing to get him out of it and put her in. But I think to not draw attention to them doing that. They did it elsewhere. That didn't make sense, and it bugged the shit out of me.
Let's just muck up this scene to match the other scene.
Yeah. And there were some painful ones where they're walking as a group, and then all of a sudden, she does not fit in with the group.
Yeah.
I get it. I personally would like to see the Snyder Cut that has D'Elia. I think he would have been a good choice for that role as well.
Give it a couple years, and...
he's back acting again, so...
Oh, so we're back... Was he...
I think he was proven innocent or whatever. The mob didn't get him. I don't know what the case is. I've seen him pop up.
The mob didn't get him.
I've seen him pop up on things from now and then. It's
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly forgot why he was removed to begin with. I had to go back and find out why.
Mm-hmm. I remember that blowing up at the time. See, I wasn't a fan of his stand-up, though, so, I was cool with it. Put him in jail, let him rot.
He had moments. He wasn't a consistent funny for me.
Just to clarify, even if I did like him and he was actually doing that shit, I don't support that shit just because I liked him. Because I realized how that sounded, and that's not what I meant.
Yeah, sure, Frank.
The difference between if we find out Gibby's doing it or you were doing it, Gibby does it, I'm not even gonna bat an eye or care. You do it, Dace, and I'll be shocked and appalled, but still think you deserve to go to
Just
jail.
don't blur the background and put somebody here. Like, just, spend the money and reshoot it.
No, we'll
We're,
CGI Cheever in. It's fine.
You'd have to CGI so much shit out of this.
Especially because he's so much shorter than you, too, so we're just kind of a blurry blob above his head, but it'll be fine.
It's... Nah. But even the movie itself, so I had a couple issues with it.
Yeah.
They had the scene where that woman takes them into the Vegas.
Yeah.
They leave the door open every time.
And?
Animals. Close the door behind you.
They built this containment around Vegas to keep the zombies in.
I mean...
Nobody shut it!
First off, it's like 3 shipping containers high. And then you see them jumping and doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
They can clearly get out of there. I don't know.
I mean, they kind of made up for it with the dialogue of, like, you think you've imprisoned them, but this is actually their kingdom. Alright, they don't want to leave there, that's fine. You solved the, let's just leave the fucking gate open because we've been trying to quarantine them the whole time and just open up the doors. The other thing was the quarantine, like the similarities. I don't know if you watch Sons of Anarchy.
Nope.
I
don't know if you've learned, but we are the worst people to talk pop culture references
You're
with.
right.
You ain't kidding.
Well, I was trying to think of other things this guy's been in. He was also in Luke Cage. He was the white guy, only white guy. So,
damn.
And he had the toothpick the whole time.
Razor Ramon. Got it.
Essentially.
Scott Hall.
But his name was Juice from Sons of Anarchy, but he was the douchebag cop or CDC officer or whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Taking temperatures, eerily similar to COVID. And if you were off a degree, you disappeared. Eerily similar to COVID.
I was going to say, I don't know what happens. So far, every time I've been temp checked, I've checked out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I went, wow, no wonder this didn't release during the pandemic. But I did like the new rules they kind of established with zombies. They had the tier system in a way. You had the what they called the munchers, just the mindless walking ones.
Yep.
And then they had like the super soldier ones.
It was it kind of had like Left 4 Dead vibes.
Yeah.
Because Left 4 Dead had like the sirens, which is basically the queen.
Yep.
And then you had the brutes, which were sort of like the animals in this one, and then you had the stupid ones, basically, were the stupid ones.
Well, they did that in The Last of Us too. You had your low level, walker type ones, and then they had the sprinters, and then the other names that I should know because I played the game, but whatever.
But like I feel like they don't explore that much in movies.
True.
When it comes to it,
They
it's
just
just
normally have a catch-all, one-all.
I mean, honestly, it was a typical zombie movie. Like, I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was bad. It was what it was.
And hands down, the best character was the German.
Always.
Cracker.
Yeah.
He was beautiful. He if Germany was still living in a cloud from 1945, he brought them to the future and made them a lovable people. He was amazing.
There we go.
He absolutely, and she could attest to it. The German guy, Dieter, or whatever the fuck his name was, from Army of the Dead.
He was the one that I liked, wasn't it?
The German?
Yeah.
Yep. He brought the Germans forward 100 years. So there we go.
All right, well, I'll lie to everybody and say I'll check it out.
If you get, I don't know if you still have Netflix.
If I get bored, I just click on Minecraft right
That's
now.
fair.
That's the mode I'm in.
If you need background noise.
That'd be closer if I ever work from home.
I didn't, the one thing I do hate about zombie movies, and this thing fell into the same hole, they always go in on a mission and then never succeed at said mission. And it's like, well, if you just didn't go in the first place, then you'd all still be alive.
Yep.
I hate that. I at least want one person to make it out.
Uh-huh.
Well, the girl did, but she wasn't even there for the same reason.
Spoilers.
What girl?
The daughter.
Oh yeah, she did make it out.
Also,
she's the only one that made it out.
Well, that other guy did too. But how the fuck do you just walk out after that?
Yeah.
More
nuclear radiation and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
So they threw a guy in a vault in a hotel,
Also
shut it there. They nuked Vegas.
All
And then
the
at the end,
spoilers.
he opens the vault and just walks away. It's
it's like, how did you get out, buddy? He
Yeah.
had a fucking cracker had to crack it. They sent multiple teams to try and break into here, and he somehow was able to get.
Yeah. And
Carrying
walks
all
through
the
the
money.
radiation.
Yeah.
Huh?
Carrying all the money.
Yeah, still carrying the money. So he still had the fucking money. And no issues. Until he finds out, he had an issue that was not nuclear related.
That's right. And that bite takes a fucking while because I guess the big guy did it. Yeah, the radiation. Something delayed it for a long time.
But I don't want to give Zack Snyder any praise. I hate him. I think he's a terrible director.
I just thought the whole beginning premise was the only thing that really kind of annoyed me because
him being like a military experiment.
But why are they moving it out? Like, so you knew they were in Area 51 because they basically said that's where they're going. That's where they were. Where the fuck were you taking it?
Well, they were afraid all those Justins or wherever or Joshes were going to raid it. Whatever the fucking thing was.
But where the hell were they taking? Like, they had to be heading towards L.A.
Yeah. It's a super populated area.
It's like, where the hell are you I don't understand where you're taking it. Like, I don't, like...
It beats me.
I mean, I get why you chose Vegas. A little isolated and all that, but, like...
I'm never going to stop you from bashing Zack Snyder. I don't like him as a director. Sense. I don't like him as a writer. I think it's funny that all his projects keep getting denied at WB because WB gets it, and this is the company that fucked up DC Comics.
I like it.
Yeah.
I did like the beginning, though, when they did the whole montage. To kind of give you more background on what's going on, etc.
That montage fucks with you, though.
It does.
You think that one character is going to be a lead character, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope.
Dead! But yeah, like that actually, because that was a nice, easy way of, because he could technically have made that another, like, 30 minutes if he kept all that in there.
Also, I'm beginning to learn, and I mentioned to her as we were watching, Dave Bautista's blind in everything he does now. In Stuber, he had those reading glasses that he had to keep putting on. He had reading glasses in this, too, he had to put on. So either Dave Bautista's really going blind in real life, and just is factoring into his roles, or people think it's funny to make this big giant guy blind.
Well, I don't think they're blind. I think it's just reading glasses. But yeah,
I just think it's funny.
That's what happens when you get old. We'll all get that fucking.
That's why he doesn't want to play Drax anymore. He doesn't want to. He's like, I got to start wearing a shirt. Like, I'm getting old. I saw what happened to Ric Flair as it was happening to Ric Flair, and I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. I like it.
But I thought it was interesting. I watched that. I also watched the Kaminsky's Method. It's Michael Douglas, Alan Arkin. It's also on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw it, or I saw the title card on Netflix. Didn't watch it, but I saw the title card.
It's really good. I like the first 2 seasons. And what I like about the first 2 seasons is not in the 3rd season, and I'm not enjoying it as much. Alan Arkin is a national treasure. When we lose that man, we will have a memorial show here. But apparently he went into this whole TV show. So another thing, this is another guy I hate, Chuck Lorre. He wrote and directed this. He did 2.5 Men.
So you just decided to watch your most hated directors stuff?
Men. I
think I started it.
Yeah, Netflix just kept pushing the shit to me.
Yeah.
But he did 2.5 Men, Big Bang Theory, Moms, and among other things. But those are the 3 that are most popular.
Yeah.
But I think Chuck Lorre has a problem where he just overstays his welcome. That's why this show's probably good, because both Michael Douglas said he wasn't doing more than 3 seasons. Alan Arkin said he wasn't doing more than 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So at least the actors dictated, like, hey, we're not doing 9 fucking seasons just because you're Chuck Lorre. And it's been good. I've enjoyed it.
There you go.
But since you guys haven't seen it, I'll stop it. But season 3 dropped this past weekend. I caught up to season 3. Michael Douglas is actually really funny as a crotchety old man. And then Alan Arkin's even more crotchety.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Because you can relate. You feel it. You feel it.
Yes. So hard. But I thought those 2 things were interesting that were dropped. I'm trying to think of more pop culture news. I don't know if much happened over the past week in terms of movies and stuff.
Memorial Day.
It's
legit, it makes sense.
Well, I thought it was interesting. I don't know how much we'll get into it, but WWE is returning to live touring in July. They announced that this past weekend. They're going to do a live SummerSlam in a stadium, full capacity, in August. So life is essentially going back to normal.
In not Florida or in Florida?
They were looking at Vegas, but apparently a Pacquiao fight's happening that weekend too. Like on the same fucking day. Because they're doing SummerSlam on a Saturday this year instead of Sunday.
Oh.
And now they're contesting with the Pacquiao fight. I don't know who the fuck Pacquiao's fighting. I've only seen him fight one guy.
Jake,
Floyd.
whatever.
No, that's Floyd.
It's the,
Floyd Mayweather's fighting Jake Paul.
I was gonna, okay.
Or Logan Paul. One of the
One of the Paul brothers.
Yeah. He's gonna get, he only chooses battles he knows he's gonna dominate. It's getting to a joke at this point. Like,
You're not wrong.
come on, man, really? But yeah.
I just thought it was interesting that they're actually going back to touring. None of the tour dates bring them up north.
I mean, they for what it's worth, they were ready to tour like March last year.
Yeah.
AEW's been having fans since the turn of the year down in Florida. Not many. They went back to a full house this past weekend for their pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So I think July 15th is when WWE hits the field running. So Money in the Bank will be the first pay-per-view with fans again. And SummerSlam, they're going for like WrestleMania attendance. They went 80,000 packed into a fucking football stadium to, I guess, recoup some money.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting that the WWE is currently being ran by non-wrestling people. There's a new president, Nick Khan, who took over a couple years ago,
Okay.
who just went through and cleaned house. And now he's bringing in other executives. So there's rumor mill of WWE being sold at some point.
To who?
Yeah,
Good question.
I was gonna say, who the hell's gonna? Well,
Tony Khan might.
I could see somebody buying it because all those streaming wars is going on.
Well, that's the thing. They don't know if it's for sale or if they're Peacock and WWE are like Universal and WWE are making a move to go get Fight and consolidate that under their umbrella, and then WWE Fight would all be like their sports umbrella.
Yeah, so it would be interesting.
Could see
Yeah.
that.
And it's just really a streaming wars thing at this point.
Well, because WWE's actually running like a business now.
Damn.
Not that it didn't, but like you had wrestlers in professional roles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Johnny Ace was the VP of blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, you were that weird guy on TV that kept going, people power. How do we take you serious at board meetings? So,
People power.
now they got a bunch of nobodies in the VP positions, clearly trying to reform the corporate headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
That's all I've got when it comes to pop culture. I apologize that there was more and I didn't catch it. I've been personally busy, but at the same time, I don't think there was much.
I was gonna say I looked. I couldn't even find freaking gaming news really. So.
Yeah, so I guess we're
Yeah.
gonna move over to gaming news with Gibby.
So I'll push the button.
Push the button.
Push the button.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Alrighty then. So my first news story, which really is more for me, I don't know if you guys actually care. NVIDIA revealed its latest gaming graphics cards. NVIDIA. GeForce RTX 380 Ti and 370 Ti, along with the price tags and release date. The 380 Ti is set to launch June 3rd at a price tag of $1,199. And while the 3070 Ti will be available on June 10th for $599.
Dace.
How are they making new ones if they can't get the old ones out?
Well, these will be Founder Editions, so those prices will be locked in. And then
Didn't
once the
answer the
Founder
question.
Editions are gone, it's probably going to be about, I would say the 380 is probably going to be
Aren't they having an issue?
$7,000
I know they're having
probably.
an aluminum issue, and I'm assuming they're having other issues with other metals. How the fuck are they going to push out?
Oh, well, no, their issue is not the metal. Their issue is actually the chips. It's the same issue.
There's a manufacturing issue with
PlayStation's having.
everything.
The same issue every
Yeah, pretty much any electronics.
So
What do you
they
think
had a-
chips are made from?
Huh?
metal,
potato.
but it's the specific. The chips is what's in short supply.
Yeah,
right
her
now.
point is, what do you think they make the chips out of? There's a metal in the chips
Yeah,
that they
there's
can't
metal
get.
in it. Yeah, it's probably titanium or something.
See, this is what he does.
It's made of gold.
This is what he does. He disagrees with you. and then
Gold
agrees with
GPU
lines.
you.
all.
are. I don't know about video cards.
Oh, I don't
the
know.
the CPUs are.
It's not
There's the
live.
silicone one.
Because when you remember you saw your GPU when I had it apart, it's all gold inside on the
I'm
bottom.
trying
See how he brings you back in?
I'm
Like,
not being on your side when you're going
Well, no,
all
she's
over.
right. Gold is a pretty one,
We
but
had our
titanium's in
screaming
there
match
as well.
earlier. I'm tapped out, so this is all you.
Yeah, titanium's in them as well because it's really,
Turn the camera.
I don't know, electric goes through it easy.
I just thought it was
some
weird that
fucking
they're announcing a new product when they can't sell their old product.
reason. Well, I'm actually shocked. This probably would have launched
Sooner.
if shit wasn't hitting the fan, because the 2080 and the 3080 the 3070 and 3080 non-TI versions launched last year, and basically when it kind of sort of started the whole pandemic thing. And then normally it's like 6 months after.
Yeah, he's just a little bump in the road.
Usually it's around 6 months after is usually when the TIs drop, because it's just it just puts more shaders, it puts
So like,
more gaming related shit in there.
I know we've been talking about these shortages and these transportation issues and all this bullshit, and I just
Bullshit.
I let it roll off the shoulder because none of this shit impacted me
Until
Monster got impacted. And now I'm drinking all kinds of different colors.
Well, wait.
I know it's Pride Month,
Yeah.
or whatever, Pride Week, or whatever it may be, but I don't want to taste the rainbow.
Wait, is it? Is it Pride Week?
I mean, not as pop culture.
It's
or anything,
Facebook was rainbows.
but pretty.
It was today,
I thought that was in like February.
Is it Pride Day?
I'm out of touch. I don't know.
I think.
So they have a day and a month.
I know they have a
been-
week. I know they have parades.
Yeah, they have parades. Yeah,
They are fun.
I've been to one.
See?
They
Yeah.
have, they have
it's important.
clubs too. They're pretty fun.
I went to a whole gay pride week
They're not
celebration
like,
in Houston.
No,
if
I'm
you
just,
protect your orifices, you're good.
that wasn't I'm missing out. Is all I'm getting. Like I didn't know any of this is going on.
I'm just now disturbed that like all of a sudden these shortages are impacting me as a person.
Well, pretty
There's
soon,
very limited red out there.
you're not gonna be able to go to McDonald's soon, man.
That's fine. That's my digestive
It's
tract.
going to
next
be a
time.
meat shortage soon, so we'll see how that goes.
What kind of meat?
Wait, what?
Wawa
They-
doesn't get their
what's called-
McDonald's
They don't make
doesn't get
their
their
shit
meat
out
from
of
here
the
anyway.
hackers hacked the
cow
biggest meat packaging thing.
Who are
So
these hackers?
20%
The
of
fuck,
all
hacker?
meat,
Yeah.
meat
And why
was
don't they give
gone.
us money?
Yeah, they did it over the weekend. I think they're all still shut down.
This is the weirdest gaming news ever. But
Well, yeah, I'm
what the
sorry.
fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, that happened over the weekend.
Who are these hackers?
They're saying it's Russians again. I have no idea. But I don't know if it's the same group that did the pipeline or not.
Well,
yeah.
joke's on them, because then America won't be a beast, and then what the fuck are you gonna do? When we come knocking on your door, super soldier style, because we haven't been able to have McDonald's.
not super soldier style because we'd be lacking protein.
Or,
Hangry style.
or we'll figure out which fast food places really don't serve meat.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
When McDonald's is still the same, McDonald's is still the same price. But Arby's went up.
The new campaign after the hack is finishes, now made with real beef.
Exactly.
Hey, they
We
did that with
changed our
chicken.
mind.
They did. What the hell were you made with before?
First thing they did with the chicken nuggets, like now made with 100% white meat chicken. Like wait a second, what was in there before? It's fine.
Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
it. Don't worry about it.
Everybody makes the Chinese food joke about cats, but you never see a cat around fucking McDonald's.
There it is. It's true. True.
Nugget.
Oh man.
So how did we get here? What are we talking about?
Computer
No.
chips.
Computer. Well, he said he went shortages, and I was like, well, there's gonna be shortages.
Because
of meat,
Monster's running out. Like, I don't know. This show's gonna suck.
I know
Like-
we're not big enough yet, but if you
Yeah.
have any red monsters to send,
Yeah,
We need
it's
a PO
the
box.
only way I get through with him.
Yeah. Only way, man.
I don't have it. It's just gonna be like, I don't fucking care. Next door. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Next door. I'm gonna do that to myself too. Don't care. Don't care. See you next week.
Yeah. Next.
Somebody give me a monster.
Give me monster. Anyway. We're gonna lose Dan because Burning Crusade launched.
because everybody
already
knows
lost
who
him,
Dan
didn't
is.
No.
I say
Well,
we. I haven't been on my.
he hasn't been on much, but he has been on some.
I said goodbye to him last night
Yeah,
when I logged off.
he's gone now, man. He's in the afterlife. So Burning Crusade dropped today.
It's WoW for all you non.
Wow, yeah, it was
Wowers.
It was
Oh,
6 p.m.
Jizzard.
6 p.m. Eastern. So Dan's been
Still-
playing
still
for
not.
probably 2.5 hours now.
Yeah.
Um,
That was trending last night on Twitter or Twitch.
what?
Woo,
Yeah, probably
Jared
because,
subscribed. I probably need to do that again. I don't think I did that last month. Anyway, sorry. No.
I did mine on Gibby's.
Yeah.
Ignored it.
Well, I don't get the notification. I have to. I don't. The only way I can see the notifications is if I have the what's called open, which I don't understand why. I would have thought it would have did the noise because I thought we were linked on this thing, but I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, we don't have an output on it down here.
Well, I mean, well, yeah, whatever. Anyway, So Burning Crusade for all those Burning Crusade fans.
Wowers.
Wowers.
I think that was trending last night. So did like people just kind of bust open their old one to play, or was that not available?
What do you mean?
Because I was going through the list of just trying to decide what I was going to stream last night, and I was looking for like retro games, and Burning Crusade was on there last night.
Well, it's re-releasing today.
Do they have the ability to? Did they have the ability to play it before today?
No.
Okay, so then
Well,
some asshole probably typed it in there as their gameplay.
No. I mean, they.
The same way as we're just chatting.
Maybe they had a beta. I don't know if they had a beta or not on that.
Okay.
I would assume not, because it's a re-release.
I have no idea.
But
how
yeah,
any of
I
that
don't
works.
think anyone should have been in. Well, who knows?
It was up there. I just thought it was interesting because I thought. Well, also I thought we lost Dan a week ago, but that's me.
Well, the new Towns dropped last week, and I thought we were gonna lose it.
How did he make me gay? Only I can do that.
Well,
I like it.
oh, it's a mask.
So
Really
yeah,
confused. That's a rainbow
Oh,
fan? That's a fan? Looks like you're wearing a rainbow scarf.
I mean, I'm cool with it either way. You didn't mess with the shades of the hair. Even though the hair has to be updated again.
You grew it back out?
So fucking painful.
woohoo! And then the only other thing I really have,
Oh shit.
which is might take up a decent amount of time. I'm
Oh.
not sure. It really depends.
I hope it's a half hour.
If not, we've got stacks of trivia.
Yeah. So E3 2021. So they basically announced the schedule and
Schedule.
confirmed some things basically. Woohoo! So it's gonna run from June 12th to June 15th. It's all gonna be done again
Hey.
online.
And we here at Basement Protocol will have up-to-date coverage at basementprotocolproductions.com.
Wait, huh? We will?
Frank's head in that department.
I just committed. Everybody's in the chat, so I'm committing them right now.
committed.
100. He's 100% in.
He's 100. Is that like a squishy narwhal?
That is a
Snowball.
E3 correspondent.
That's what I heard.
So this year's digital E3 will be available through a dedicated portal that will launch alongside the event itself on June 12th. This portal will give fans access to virtual booths and social lounges where they can meet others and use the forums. The booths will feature information from different games, publishers, to make it easier to find the games you care about, etc., etc., etc.
This would also open the gateway for us to get back into reviewing games.
Could have been. But we usually do PAX East, but yeah.
E3's a good starting point to see if PAX East comes back.
Exactly. So there are going to be a bunch of different
I volunteer this as I got to go like to New York, so I don't know why I did that.
distribution.
All right, everybody, get to work.
Exactly.
I'm out.
Get to work. I'm out. So there's going to be a bunch of different distribution partners as well. So obviously Twitch is going to have something on there. YouTube Gaming, Twitter, which I didn't know Twitter could even do that, but okay.
Twitter has gaming too?
I didn't even know they could do video, but whatever. I guess for this they're going to have video.
I don't know they have live.
Well,
I know you can upload some videos, but
yeah. Facebook Gaming's going to be there. TikTok. Woo! Then
do you get to ask them questions? Is that what these are? Because when I ask Facebook Gaming why they don't have a category for just chatting or talking.
Well, no, this is just where you can view and look at the event or whatever.
Oh, I don't want
This
one.
is not. Yeah.
Oh, this is where you can watch the
This
shit?
is where you can watch it. Yeah.
Oh, Twitter's just going to be a bunch of tweets. Some asshole going, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. That's all Twitter is.
Yeah. Steam's gonna have it.
That'll be
Reddit's, Entertainment Weekly, Webedia, WeChat. Oh my Lord Jesus
A
Christ.
bunch of
You're the
other
ones
things you
nobody
haven't heard of.
Billy.
Blah, blah, blah.
Africa TV. Not spelled Africa, but I think it's Africa. I don't know.
Wait, was somebody in the other chat?
No, I was just looking.
It said, oh, it's,
No, that's the same stuff, just
Yeah, I'm gonna give
different
up on
font.
that because the rest of them, I don't even recognize any
That's
of them.
fair.
Except is ES1, is that the Disney one for esports?
sure.
no clue.
I think it's related to the ESPN, to be honest.
Okay.
Sure. I'll let you have it. I don't even feel like looking that up, so yeah.
Anyway,
Producer allows it. Disney owns it now.
so June, yeah, exactly, they're gonna buy. For June 5th, it's gonna be the Indie Expo. Starts at 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. East. Jesus Christ.
On the
that's early.
12th?
No, the 5th. 12th is when it ends, I think, right? Is that what I said?
That was the 12th or the 15th. How long does this Venom run?
You know,
problem is
for a while.
it's-
5 days.
You're right. This is 12th through the 15th. So why the hell they have something scheduled for the 5th? E3 2001 schedule, June
Just a
5th only, Indie Expo
pre-show.
Live.
Maybe it's just a spin-off. Like this is a pre-date.
I guess, yeah.
Because that is Saturday.
It says one of the earliest events happening this year is the Indie Live Expo, a Japanese indie game extravaganza that will feature more than 300 different games.
Not covering.
As you can see from the timeline, this will probably be one you will want to watch after its live broadcast. But there will be English language, Chinese language presenters in addition to Japanese hosts. So it sounds like it's going to be in Japanese, and there's going to be a lot of interpretation.
So that's a Cheever thing. If you're still watching Cheever, this Saturday you've been put on assignment for the Indie Expo at E3.
Does Cheever speak Japanese?
He's probably the most Japanese out of all of us.
That's right.
That's fair.
And then from June 5th to the 12th, I guess is like a whole week. The whole week prior to it is the Guerrilla Collective.
Okay, that sounds offensive, but go on.
The whole week leading up is longer than the actual thing.
Yeah.
But all right.
The Digital Game Festival, the Guerrilla Collective, returns for 2021. It'll be 2 separate shows happening this year, coming on the first 2 Saturdays in June. Oh, it's the 5th and the 12th. I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's like they're shoving the indie stuff at you first, and then the big hitters will be on the weekend.
Yeah,
12th
so
and 15th.
I had to look this up.
We are big hitter people,
Yeah.
even though we're not allowed in the big hitters club,
That's right.
and that's what we will be covering.
So I had to look up what these Guerrilla people made.
Monkeys.
And they make a lot apparently, and I've never really known many of any of them, to be honest. They have like
You're not covering. You're not allowed to cover it.
AKXOLOTL,
Yeah, you're not allowed to cover it.
Kraken Academy, Kung Fu Kickball.
Are you just saying that because you know how to say those words now?
Yeah,
he's excited.
Yeah,
English.
I gave up, but I'm just reading the ones I can actually read at this point.
Well, what you're saying is there's a potential for a lot of indie review codes after this.
Yeah, but they also, and then on the second day or the 12th, they're gonna have the only one I recognize, Hello Neighbor 2.
Okay.
I remember Hello Neighbor.
That's a
the
tiny
original.
build game.
They finished Hello Neighbor? I thought for the longest time that was still like just a beta
There's like
version.
3 or 4 different games out now for it.
Yeah.
I stopped paying attention. Last I knew it was still in beta.
I didn't
Like,
care. We
3 years
played
ago.
it.
Yeah, that's
You
the
can
only one I
actually
recognize.
watch us game review it, and this is why we're not professionals.
And,
Because I'm pretty sure I said it sucked.
and then Sable is in there as well.
And the kids were like, nah, fuck you.
I know that was a pretty large one, but
Fable or Sable?
Sable. It was again, it's a really large indie thing, but I never play. I'm not into that big an indie.
Beats me.
That sounds
But-
familiar.
And this is why we're not invited to these things.
That's right.
Because
We
we
don't
get
do
these
it.
codes because this is fucking stupid. And then, like, a billion kids play it.
That's right. Then you have Pastries in Space. I mean, anyway.
It's an alpha.
And then July 7th through 11th, Netflix.
A whole other a month later?
Yeah, Netflix Geeked Week, apparently. I don't know what the fuck.
Geek
this
Week?
is. Yeah.
On Netflix?
A little different from the E3 events, as it's not focused exclusively on video games. Netflix Geeked Week will feature a whole bunch of news and trailers on various Netflix series.
So they're having their own convention on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's all being done through
With
this
everything.
E3 thing, which I don't understand why all this shit's happening, but yeah. So they're doing a lot around the event, it looks like. I didn't realize that. June 9th is going to be Battlefield. So they're going to be finally revealing the next series in
So much for the
Battlefield. Apparently it's supposed to be
chronological
going
order
back
of this.
to, I think World War II,
Oh.
I think it was. Yeah, World War, it took World War I and World War II. So, we'll see how that goes.
Never played the franchise.
June 10th is Summer Game Fest, Day of the Devs.
G4?
Geoff
G6.
Kellage is once again not associated with E3 this year, as instead organized the Summer's Game Fest.
Jeff.
Geoff is pronounced
Jeff.
Jeff.
We'll go with
Jeff
Jeff.
Keighley.
How is that Jeff?
That's the
That
way
weird
Jeff
spell-
is
it's
supposed to
spelled
be spelled.
Geoff. Like Jeff Johns, Jeff Keighley.
Get the fuck
Isn't
out
that
of
like
here.
the English or the British?
Yeah, I
spelling of
think
it?
so.
Right.
But yeah, so that kicks off on the 10th. And it will
Jeff!
feature special editions Irritation of the Day of the Devs from Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit.
The 8-bit thing's got me intrigued. Unless they're not 8-bit and they lied to me.
Yeah. Well, I think it's an indie studio that makes 8-bit
Yeah,
games.
I'm okay. I'll check out their panel, but god damn it, if there's 16-bit, I'm out.
4K.
I draw the line at 16-bit. Actually, I draw the line at 32-bit. Sonic was 32.
Yeah. Then there's Wholesome Direct, returning from last year. Wholesome Direct will feature more than 75 different games, including Oblets and Moonglow Bay.
The word's cat.
Yeah,
No.
cat.
Ooblets.
I have no idea. And Moonglow Bay. Some will get released during the show itself, so that would actually be kind of neat. So the game actually releases the day of.
Sounds like he volunteered.
Yeah. Then at noon on that same day, Ubisoft Forward's going to happen. Beginning with lasers after the cancellation of E3 2020, giving the publisher a chance to show off and announce its games.
Yeah.
We actually had 2 separate Ubisoft Forward presentations last year, and it's possible they could be planned again. Far Cry 6 and VR-based Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell projects are all in the works. So, as well as extreme sports game Riders Republic.
I'm not actually excited for Ubisoft.
Not excited for Assassin's Creed?
I still don't have Valhalla,
Well,
and I usually buy them.
It's a VR one, so I don't really know how well that's going to be.
Yeah,
I
I don't. If
can't-
they make me crouch in VR.
It could just be they're probably just redoing one of them.
In VR?
But yeah.
I tried Minecraft in VR this past weekend.
Did you?
It's dumb.
Oh.
The screen is just in front of you.
Yeah.
No, you're still playing with a PlayStation controller. The screen's just right here instead.
Oh.
So when you look this
It's,
way,
yeah,
it
it's
just
black.
looks...
Black. Like I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool if you get in there and just look around. There's the world.
Yeah?
No.
No?
Nope.
That sucks.
That's really, that's not,
Yeah, that's just playing like this.
I wouldn't want to... Man, that would be fucked up if you could do this and like look around and a creeper blows up on you.
It'd be awesome.
That's probably why they didn't do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because then it's just gonna fly you forward and up in the air, and you have no idea what the fuck's
Man
going
dies from
on.
heart attack.
Yeah.
Because all I heard. Because also I didn't have the headphones in, so I wouldn't have heard that.
Yeah.
I would have pissed.
Chances are you fucking it's gonna show you going this way. You're gonna be like, whoa! You just fall down your ass. It's like, oh shit, what happened?
That would have been worth. That's the point of VR.
Yeah. Well, it's basically they brought the screen right here.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
just why you're going to be blind.
That's not VR. That's just I wanted to move the phone close to my face.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Digital or Devolver Digital. Their time hasn't been announced yet, but the small game developer, known primarily for releasing indie-style games like Hotline Miami and Hello Friend Pedro, will probably be holding its conference on the 12th, according to their Twitter account. It's generally these conferences don't actually contain very much information on upcoming games, instead skewed.
Is Hello Friend
Triple A's.
Pedro this like Spanish version of Hello Neighbor? I know it's like a really bad joke, but I had to make it.
Yeah. Then on June 13th, Xbox and Bethesda goes live, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
That hurts.
Especially since PlayStation's not going to be there. Yeah.
They don't have a chance. Well, it's Bethesda, so they're gonna announce their exclusives for Microsoft and push people further into an Xbox.
That's right. Microsoft this year is probably going to look a lot different than the past years, not because of the digital format. As of early this spring, Bethesda is part of Xbox Game Studio, which we obviously covered an extension on the show. That could also make the Xbox show one of the longer ones. It's planned currently to only be 90 minutes, which seems short because normally they do 60 minutes for Xbox, and Bethesda used to always be a
Well,
fucking
they got to
marathon.
release a console too, so you know they don't have a whole lot to talk about.
Um,
Though Ellen and I were talking last night about how more and more reasons to switch to Xbox over PlayStation.
But-
There's a lot.
Everyone's basically speculated that they're probably going to see stuff coming out for Halo Infinity for whenever the system drops.
That's not one of the reasons.
It's scheduled to launch in the fall, so that got pushed back over a year at this point. Because it was supposed to come out when the system dropped.
The system hasn't dropped. It's still in time. What are you talking about?
Microsoft knew what they were doing.
Yep.
Exactly.
All part of the plan.
PlayStation's still living in denial and put out Ratchet & Clank.
Yeah, exactly. PC Gaming Show, future game shows, 11 a.m. Pacific for PC Game Show. I don't know what the hell that is. PC Gamer and Games Radar will once again host the PC Gaming Show and Future Game Show, respectively, on June 13th. These events typically have more of a talk show format, particularly the former...
I don't believe I was asked.
I know, right? Includes a lot of indie titles, and there's also an opportunity for deeper gameplay dives, questions that we typically see in other press conferences. So it sounds like that one's.
I can ask the hard-hitting question.
So can I.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. Why isn't that character gay?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Your favorite Pokemon, yeah.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
Yeah.
I got
about.
45 more minutes. I don't care.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We asked the hard-hitting questions. We're done.
On June 14th, Razer is going to be at E3 with their keynote. So I don't know if you guys know what the keynote is, but it's their 3/4
Chico.
I believe it's their 3/4 keyboard. So not
Cool.
the full-fledged one, but a 3/4 one. So they'll be there, keeping things regarding the content. Contests will be held to guess the announcement. Winners have a chance to win a Razer.
Scooter.
Jesus Christ. V2 mouse.
Phone.
And it starts with I'm not even going to attempt to say it. And in the past events, have revealed everything from gaming chairs and PC cases to charity initiatives.
Cool.
I'm actually a little shocked that they're in there.
That's because they have nobody else showing up.
Yeah, well, yeah, it probably is. That's probably sadly true, because you usually don't see components get
Prime
Stage
time slots?
Yeah, prime time slots, yeah. We'll get any slots at all.
Because Sony said I'm not coming.
Yeah.
And Nintendo goes, we do our own thing.
This one was a shocker, because I thought EA was skipping, but EA is going to be on
They're going to
July
announce a sports
22nd.
game?
EA is one of the first big publishers to break away from E3, instead choosing to host its own E-Play festivals. At the same time, the company will also be holding an EA Play event in 2021. But this time, it will be at the virtual event on July 22nd. The Battlefield 6 reveal is... Oh, it's because Battlefield 6.
Ugh.
That makes sense, actually. Battlefield 6 will happen that month prior, so we'll likely see gameplay during the EA Play. Typically longer gameplay demonstrations, et cetera, et cetera.
Don't want to cover this event.
Yeah.
So...
And it actually makes sense.
Well,
they
how
probably
thrilled
had, they
Gibby sounds
probably,
as he reads it.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't cover it either.
No.
Well,
Well, that and like Katie would just have a brain aneurysm if we did written articles.
But yeah, I guess it makes sense because last year they really didn't have anything, so that's why they probably skipped it because they probably didn't have anything that warrant going there. Because otherwise, really, I think the only thing they launched last year was
Madden's.
all their sport games.
Yeah,
and
sport
I think
games,
they,
right.
well, didn't they do the? They think they did the Squadrons thing too, but that wasn't like a.
That's a bomb in their mind. Like,
Yeah.
you can get it for like $5 now, which pisses me off because I don't think I took it out of the wrapper yet.
Sorry, but yes. But yeah, so that was so that's interesting. Unscheduled. Following publishers have not been announced to press releases from E3. However, they're confirmed.
So they're confirmed to be there, but they
confirmed.
haven't gotten a time slot yet.
Correct. So Nintendo.
Nintendo.
They're always there. They didn't release a Nintendo Direct presentation.
So they're going to announce some bullshit DLC character for Smash that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
And then remind you that Pokemon's coming in November and in December.
Probably. Nintendo Direct events are almost always
And they'll
fantastic.
also say, hey, Metroid will eventually come.
Maybe there'll be a new sporting Mario event.
Well,
The golf comes out this month.
Mario basketball.
They're speculating it's going to be Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, they've been speculating that for years.
Mario
Bayonetta
bowling.
3?
I can see that one. Metroid Prime was supposed to go when the Switch fucking launched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 has been in the works for like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
We've talked about it so much that I know it's been in the works.
Square Enix is also supposed to be it, but they don't have a time slot.
Final Fantasy 30,000.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I assume it's it says something about Final Fantasy XV1, so that's 10, 5, 16.
Oh, and 16. Yeah. Oh. They moved on from 15.
So I don't know what the hell's going on there.
How is it a Final Fantasy if you're up to 16 of them?
Almost to the end
It's
fantasy.
It's just a fantasy at that point. Fantasy 16.
Continuous fantasy.
Fantasy Tactics.
So, yeah, exactly. But yeah, they're speculating it's going to be that because they haven't said anything since basically they said they were working on it last year.
You know, there's some fanboy that'll come across this clip and be like, well, the word final means something because it's just that person's Final Fantasy, okay? It's 15 different Final Fantasies.
It's like Final Destination. They keep coming out with more of them because it's never.
It's their Final Destination.
That's right, man.
It's not the same person
Right.
had the same Final Definition 15 fucking times. It sound like Ultimate Warrior if he had a stroke.
And then they're basically saying people are going to be participating, but haven't had conferences in the past, so they're not sure if they're going to have a conference or not. Probably some of them will because it looks like they have still a ton of time slots.
There's that one guy that came across the clip.
That's right. That would be Capcom.
See? There's the one guy that came across the clip. Every game has a different theme.
I was gonna say it sounded like a cheat remove.
Yeah, so it's Capcom, Take-Two, Warner Brothers, Koch Media.
Now, okay, so I'm excited for the Warner Brothers one. They should be revealing Suicide Squad gameplay.
Well, they're speculating they're not gonna. I think some of these.
You can tell me the one thing I'm excited about is not going to be there.
No,
Yeah.
it's going to be there. They're participating, but they're not currently not
That game's not going to be there.
confirmed to have a conference.
Oh.
So basically, it will be there, and if you go into one of those bazillion different things, you'll eventually see their booth or whatever.
So they had the guys who made the Batman Arkham series are making the Suicide Squad game where they take on the Justice League. I'm actually excited for that. They announced it, and then there's been nothing about it since.
There you go. Maybe that's what it's going to be. I don't know.
I hope so. Or maybe because they put characters in it and then realized they got a movie that's coming out that doesn't have the same fucking characters.
Yeah.
Just reskin them, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sega's supposed to be there.
Sega! Well, there's supposed to be new Sonic projects. Didn't they announce a new Sonic game coming out? They have a presentation. We talked about this last week.
No, I don't think they have anything. They have the new movie.
Because we had the
coming out.
weird realization that they're in their
Talk
30th
about
anniversary.
Sonic Week.
It was the new movie. Was what they were trying to push.
I could have sworn they were saying they're going to do a new game, too. I don't remember when they were
They're going to
do that.
remaster the remaster, okay?
I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're releasing a Mega Hits collection. But this time it's going to have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So apparently I was reading an article on this. Wait, it triggered my memory.
Ding! Fucking hate Sonic.
It was tied up in legal rights because Michael Jackson wrote the soundtracks for Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
What the
Yeah, and he didn't like what they did with the music, so they weren't able to actually push the music back. They couldn't publish the game again because I always wondered why it was missing from recent collections, and this was the reason why.
They could just put in different music.
They
in it?
had to. They had to go back and start tweaking the music a bit so it wasn't Michael Jackson's, but also not that was the best thing we remember from the Sonic games, or is the soundtracks fucking banging, and then Akon stole it all.
Goddamn Akon.
Akon ripped off Michael Jackson.
Gearbox will be there. Turtle Beach, Verizon.
Borderlands.
God knows what the fuck they're gonna do there. Binge.com.
So yeah, everybody you expect to be at a gaming thing is going to be at a gaming thing.
Yeah.
Good coverage. Hot take.
Devious Eye Entertainment, Freedom Games, and then Marvelous USA.
They don't know if they're officially going to be there, right?
No, they're going to be there. They have tables.
Oh, so
but
WB's is going to be there?
But they're not going to. No, they're not currently scheduled to have a conference.
So it's just going to be a meet and greet of hey, remember that Batman game we made 30 years ago? Go play.
Well, basically, if you're at PAX East or whatever, it's all those individual booths or whatever. So they're going to have a booth set up. God knows where the booth is, but I don't know how you're going to visit the show.
It's going to be Zack Snyder.
Do you have to...
Just sitting at a booth.
I want a 300 kick him in the fucking dick. So do you have to pay to get in this event?
My guess is yes, but... Well, it says
We don't cover
live
expenses.
stream, so no. I guess no, you wouldn't have to.
Okay.
Because it's going to be on Twitch. Twitch isn't going to make you pay for it.
Well, then what's this
Facebook
virtual
gaming.
room bullshit?
The virtual rooms. Oh, so the conferences. Yes, you're probably going to have to pay for it.
All right, we'll do more research. Get back to you next week.
Because those
The day before it happens.
Because those ones, I think you have the ability to do Q&A.
Well, okay. If I can ask him, why do you keep giving Zack Snyder a bunch of chances?
Well, there you go.
I'd love to hear it. Is it because you think Christopher Nolan's going to leave you?
That's right. And then, according to this, the only people not participating this year, PlayStation.
See, that would have been a shorter list.
Yeah. Well, that's because their system didn't come out yet, so they don't know what to do.
I bet you Telltale's not participating.
Well, yeah, they're not listening. Well, they went bankrupt, didn't they?
They're still floating around there. Their name is out there somewhere.
Their name is out there somewhere.
In the used game
There's a group of people that still own Telltale. They just don't know what to do with it.
I guess, yeah. And that's all I got.
Sweet. So I'll probably talk more about what he just talked about next week as we still move into the prep.
Well, more and more should get released. Well, hopefully get released. But who the hell knows?
We should also, I think yours was a lot cleaner than mine. We should also have, hopefully more gaming news now that everybody is off holiday.
Hey, Gibby stretched that out for almost a half hour just reading the schedule hour by hour, day by day.
That was the only thing I could fucking find. Legitimately, that's all I could fucking find.
was like
But
a
yeah,
fucking
technically more stuff
Tolkien
should
novel.
sort of get announced, more conferences, because there clearly should be way more conferences than that. But it's also digital only. So good luck, guys.
Well, yeah, it'd be hard to put a convention together with 2 weeks notice. It would take place in Oregon, right, or Seattle, right? Usually.
Yeah. Sure.
I highly doubt Washington State's Florida level
That's a good
of
question.
fucking send it.
I actually don't know where E3 normally happens.
I want to say it's up in the Seattle area.
It might. I was gonna say LA.
So, for the trivia portion of tonight's show, what kind of trivia you guys feeling? We've got the decades style trivia.
LA.
We've got the video game trivia that
Convention Center, I was gonna say.
that's very selective, and we realize that you guys don't know the most about video games. By you guys, I mean I don't either.
The problem is
No,
they ask a
Our
lot.
video game expert.
They ask a lot of indie questions, and I'm not in.
We
that
got
many.
the I should have known that, which is a lot of duh type questions that you're supposed to get right. Or we got a Family Feud that's far away from me, but I can get it.
That's Jenny's fault.
Damn, Jenny. I don't care shit what we play.
Neither do I. Dealer's choice.
Oh,
Dealer's
he didn't
choice.
meet Jenny, did he?
She brought it over there because she was doubting.
Well, I'm saying he didn't meet Jenny.
It's probably for the best.
It is. Well, since
Never.
I don't want to get up. Can you hand me the?
You're not doing Family Feud.
Nope. Well, I was actually thinking about getting the '90s trivia because I feel like we already kind of blew through the 2000s.
We did 90s once though before, or I did 90s, did it with him.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the
Probably
other?
doesn't matter.
You and
2010.
Aaron played at home.
I would have probably
2010s is
already
the other one, right?
forgot everything anyways. Pop goes the
Yeah,
weasel.
we're just gonna we're gonna.
We
do
gotta go to
this.
Barnes & Noble this week and pick up more trivia.
Apparently.
Yep,
Wherever we get this trivia shit.
We've exploited it. By that I mean
There's
we've
gotta
done
be a
like
website
10
online
questions of
you
every
just-
box.
Download a bunch of yeah.
Well, the big problem is making sure we keep stuff set. Not that you guys would actually remember probably from week to week.
Isn't there like a trivia thing on the phone that you can do?
Trivia crap.
Well, there's all sorts of trivia things on the phone, but where's the fun in that?
This Trivial Pursuit on the PlayStation.
That's right.
We are on a game streaming
We could
format.
see how it
I
goes.
mean, that's true. Just trivia. We could kick over Trivial Pursuit on the Switch and call it a
that.
day. All right. So remember, with this one, you lose points for getting it wrong because you're supposed to get it right.
Gibby.
No.
Oh, this is the dumb. Are you dumb? Okay.
Yeah. This is like how stupid is you?
I'm
Pretty
dumb.
stupid.
Very, very stupid.
It's not
alright,
pop
so,
culture. It's like, hey, what do you breathe? Air.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where we're gonna be.
Remember, there's no multiple choice either.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
In what Italian city is Romeo and Juliet set?
The fuck?
We're supposed to know this?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
If you remember high school,
You said Italian?
and for what it's worth, I didn't know it.
My theater teacher, my
never
English
read it.
teacher, stayed away from Romeo
You
and
know?
Juliet. It's not
I
Rome.
never read it.
Oh, never read it.
It's
I
not-
never
it's
read
not
it. I
Rome.
spark
It's
notes
not
did.
Rome.
Yeah, that's the only city I know.
We had to do a binder fucking presentation for it too. I got like a C on it.
I have honestly no idea.
But Italian city, you can hazard a guess if you'd like. Any guess.
I
Just-
tried Rome. Valencia?
I mean, you got the first
It's
letter
a
right.
V.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Vienna?
Verona.
Verona.
Vienna is.
You guys
Is Vienna
start out hot with -4 points.
What the fuck kind of score is -4? Oh, it's because they actually have scored on these cards, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they were saying to say,
Like-
is it 1 to 10 or is it 1 through 5?
I know specifically in our high school system, they stayed away from that.
Yeah. Because of the death or whatever.
Well, that and it's overly used. We ended up watching a Romeo and Juliet version that had Leonardo DiCaprio on it. So if I would have put L.A., does that count?
Yeah.
No, only for the fact that it actually says Italian city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pizza.
Yeah. The Italian part of.
Like Mercutio was
Um,
Orlando Jones. No, Denzel Washington. No.
I actually feel like this particular card's kind of hard. After I read the rest of the question.
This will
we're-
put us at a
yeah,
-10.
we're- Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to come out positive today is basically the question.
I'm waiting for Gibby to nail this one though and just blow everybody's fucking mind.
That's right.
If a response is said to be laconic, LACONIC,
What the
laconic,
fuck is that?
what does that mean?
Laconic.
If a response is said to be laconic. So your response
I'm just curious.
was
What
laconic.
negative points am I getting here?
6.
1? What the?
Evidently, they think you should know this.
Laconic?
Cheever says wordy.
Yeah. Sonic. Can Sonic be my answer?
Sure, it can.
I
Cheever was very
have
close.
no idea.
Cheever's the opposite. So not wordy, but very short and to the point.
Laconic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we use the word direct.
Yeah, well.
That's right. Yeah. I've never heard
Or
that
blunt.
word before, yeah.
They're
Like,
blunt, or
I
they're
didn't-
direct,
I
or they're
didn't-
to the fucking point.
I didn't realize I was taking an SAT. God damn it.
Nobody said laconic. Fall
Now-
Play 2009 wasn't there, Cheever.
Now, for the math portion of the SAT,
Oh my
what
lord.
fraction of a second is a millisecond?
Fraction of 1
Yay,
second.
I got that one right.
0.01.
No, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up. Like,
Did
I say
100?
816?
100th?
Yeah, 100.
I'm still waiting for Dace's answer before I tell you if you're right and
Why
wrong.
the fuck would it be Milla?
No, it's a 1,000th.
Damn it! That's the other thing I was thinking. I was like, if it's fucking obvious, it's gonna be a million. If
Yeah.
it's not, it's everything's like step back one.
Oh, because, yeah.
Everything's step back one. Oh, I knew that. I hate myself.
Yeah, I tried.
I hate myself because I knew that. That's why I wouldn't turn the board.
I was gonna say don't overthink it,
You
but
just did what the game was aiming for.
on that one,
Can we
that's
get any,
because
can we get any
I
right
set
today?
you off with these hard questions, so
Can-
your brain's
yeah.
not ready yet.
Can we get any right today?
No, I knew that one, and then I was just like, no, I've been burnt on these
Yeah.
easy ones before.
The word atom comes from the Greek word atomos, which I might be pronouncing that wrong, but fuck you Greeks. Atomos, which means what? Why is that only -2?
Oh, it's small. Yes, smallest form.
You know, I'll give it to you guys. Because it's indivisible, which smallest form means it can't be divided again, indivisible, so I'll take it. I'll count it.
Yeah, we're still in negative.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you guys get 2 points for that? Is that how we're doing that?
That's a 2-pointer?
You get positive? Yeah.
But the last one was what? 7?
Ooh.
The fuck is? Yeah. How does
So
that
I'll give you
work?
the positive points for, or do you only get +1 for getting it right?
You make up your own rules.
I'm winging it every fucking time we play this game. I think
right.
actually right, because the idea is you're supposed to get them right, so it's 1 point for right, and then you're fucked for getting the. Because the idea is
Okay.
the easier questions are worth more to get wrong. I thought was the idea
Okay.
until they went and laconic
hard.
was 6 fucking points.
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
But anyway, what vitamin is received from sunlight? You guys should get that one at least. Woo! How many points is that worth?
The one that's
Oh, it doesn't
not
matter. It
monster.
would have been worth 5 points, or -5 points.
The one that's not monster.
That one's like. Oh my god.
What country is the soccer player Lionel Messi from?
Oh my god. I think. I don't think this is right.
No.
Brazil.
Closer. It was
South
Argentina.
America. I know that.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Fuck.
Can't believe that was -5 points too.
Do we not lose points if we just don't answer?
But he is in the Premier League,
Yeah, you still
and he
lose
makes
points
a
'cause you're
fucking
wrong.
fortune at it. So.
I don't watch soccer. It's not a real sport. If I can coach it, it's not real.
I think he makes what Bryce Harper's entire contract is in 1 year.
Soccer's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's insanity
Well-
how much money that fucker makes.
But see, that's the thing with soccer players that like I don't think they have as many players that make as much as like baseball players do though. I mean, granted, Bryce Harper's paid more than like whoever the fuck that guy was that you guys can't see on TV.
Everybody currently on the field?
The Premier League, yeah, I can see that.
But they also have a worldwide
you're-
market
Yeah.
of merchandise and shit too. I don't know. But what is the largest island in the Mediterranean?
I don't know how to spell it. But, I can
That's
tell
in
you.
Sicily.
It does.
Sicily? Yeah.
Isn't that a city? I don't think this is just a city as well.
Isn't Sicily the
That's a
thing
city, too.
right next to,
No, Sicily's correct.
yeah, it's correct.
It
It's
is
the,
Sicily? It's an island?
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
thought
the-
it was
it's
a
the thing
peninsula.
at the
It's
end
right
of
off
the
the boot.
boot of
I thought it was the
Italy.
peninsula.
Yeah.
The boot heel.
But for the good news, that was only 2 points lost.
How much?
2. Well, Gibby, you gained a point.
How? I thought that one was easy. Damn.
What is the name of Winnie the Pooh's perpetually glum donkey friend?
I don't care if I lose points.
You wrote Dan Ralph?
I
Because
did.
I will give you points for Dan Ralph.
I don't know how to spell it.
I will
Is
give
there an
you-
apostrophe in it?
There's
It's
no
Eeyore,
apostrophe in it, but yeah.
but I don't know how to spell it.
You don't know.
Put Dan Ralph.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
What I've been calling him for years. That's plus 20 points, huh?
Yep.
Because nobody would have guessed Dan Ralph.
That's right.
What color is formed by mixing blue and yellow? See, we get these questions in the middle of this.
I'm taking a guess. Oh, I'm right. Green. I just guessed on that one.
You don't know colors?
I went to school for it. I had to take multiple exams on this. No, I don't know colors.
So
That's
that
the
would have
sad
been minus 8 points.
How many points do you get?
One.
One.
This is so stupid. We'll never get out of the negatives.
That's what I'm
I need to
telling
make
you.
20 fucking questions in a row to get out of the negatives.
Sorry.
Yeah, and maybe you have a chance to. If
No.
not, you get negative points this round.
That's right.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter what the points are worth. Just trying to figure out who gets more right and more wrong.
That's right.
This is next time we do it, the scoring is going to be different because I keep messing with it every time we do it.
Yeah. All that has to happen is there got to be one that's really easy. It's worth a ton of negative
I
points.
gotta get 4 in a row to pass you.
Or
You
get
have to
one,
fuck up?
Or
Yeah.
I fuck up and I go minus 8 and you get 1.
This
It's
game is
9
about
point
who
swing.
fucks up less.
Yeah, it's about who fucks up less. It's not about who gets more right. It's who fucks up less.
So, which planet is sometimes called the Red Planet due to its red appearance?
I'm taking a guess on this one too.
I don't know if he's guessing or looking at my board.
No, I'm sorry. It's either Mars or Mercury.
You guessed correctly and saved yourself 4 points. What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film?
What was that?
Robin Hood.
What animal is he?
What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film? Dace is correct.
A human?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Animal! It's in the fucking question.
It's
You can tell
Robin
Gibby
Hood.
never
I
saw
don't-
it.
He's a fucking...
That was minus 8 points.
Woo! Took the lead!
And he's a fox.
Get cultured.
He's a fox.
What?
Little John's a bear.
Little John's, yeah. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, he's a fucking fox. Watch your fucking... You have a child. Show him some Disney
No.
movies.
I'm sure
Curl
it's
up on
been
the couch with him and watch it.
Show him a Disney movie or two. God damn.
I would have never guessed that.
Shut up, Nightbot.
But it's
All
just... What? That doesn't...
What prestigious prize have authors Harold Pinter, Orhan Pamuk, and Toni Morrison all won? This guy.
No
Just
idea.
guessing. God damn it, he did the same thing again.
Alright, well that's the only thing I can think of, right? It's a prize.
No, actually, no belt.
Oh, that's a prize too. Fuck.
But I would have guessed the same thing you guys said, because, like, I just...
Didn't you say writer?
Yeah. There's Nobel Prize for what? It's like four categories?
Yeah, you know, you're right. But, like, when you lead with writing, you think Pulitzer.
And that's one of those asshole questions. You see how this game works?
Well, how many negative was that for?
Like
3.
100.
No, just 3.
Like, you should know it, you literally fucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What is the name... I'm just reading the questions. What is the name of Super Mario's brother in the video game Super Mario Bros? How many points is that? And that's only 2 points if you get it. Fuck that. If you get this wrong, you're on a gaming thing, you're
I don't
losing
know how to
20.
spell Luigi.
He put Lugia. That's a Pokemon.
It's Luigi.
I was gonna say, if either one of you got that wrong, that had to be like minus
yeah,
100
I don't know how to
points.
fucking spell
I
it.
was hoping you put Tails.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna mix up with Sonic. Let me tell you.
Like, this question is worth more negative points for getting wrong. What profession did Luciano Pavarotti have?
What the fuck is that?
Exactly. How's this worth more points or...
Luciano what?
Does you really need me to repeat the name?
Yeah.
Luciano Pavarotti.
He's the famous inventor of Panzerottis.
The mob boss.
He probably was just by default, I bet he
Where's
was a
the
pizza
lie?
maker.
I'm guessing.
As a defender,
He was an opera singer.
yeah, who liked pizza
I don't
and
understand.
made it on the side and sold it.
What?
He invented Pizza Hut in 1962
Is that the? Is
in
he
a
like
small
the,
Brooklyn shop
the
down the road
opera
from
guy, the
Broadway.
mass opera guy? Is that what he is, or who is he?
He's an opera singer. That's all. I don't. It's
Well,
like one
how
little
should
card.
we know? Like, who the fuck knows opera?
What job did you guess?
Puppet maker. I thought maybe
I
it
put
was.
pizza maker.
He saw the
Yeah.
P on your board when
He has been cheating.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. No, I was thinking, the thing with the growing nose.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what the guy. It was fucking Italy or something, right? I have no fucking idea.
What is the name of the Italian... This is just an Italian fucking card, I guess. The Italian fashion designer who was shot dead outside his home in Miami in 1997.
How the fuck? I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. I have no idea.
That's right.
There was a murder special on FX. The assassination of Giovanni Versace.
Gibby didn't guess. That's minus 3 points.
What the fuck?
I only know because of pop culture.
Look at that.
I
Now,
went to school for fashion. And
now all of a
fashion
sudden,
school.
Dace has a 10-point
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah, like I have no
Thank
fucking
you.
idea.
I watch TV. That's how I do it.
In which continent
He
is
murdered like
Iran?
4 other people before he got to him.
In which continent is Iran? Iran. Continent. Continent.
I think it's that one, but I feel like they're gonna lie to me.
Continent. Alright, good job.
The Middle East is Asia.
I don't know, like all of a sudden Europe takes credit for it,
No, they distance themselves. They're like,
Distance,
I don't know.
Yeah.
or like Africa's like, nah, that's our weird fucking growth.
I think the Turkey, I think, is the furthest it goes out that way. I think.
I don't know. It's been a long
Turkey
time
was
since
up
I've
in
played.
Europe.
Ah, Cheever got burnt.
It's been a long time since I've played Risk, and countries might have moved since then. But that's how I figured most of those things
Yeah.
out. Like,
Yeah.
if it's in the Green Asia part.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get caught on technicality.
Okay, for funsies, since we're 10 minutes into the trivia round and I'm making up rules as we go, we're into round 2. Each correct answer is worth 2 points.
Yay!
And whatever the negatives, you'll get what the negatives are on the back of the fucking card.
Not double though.
Not double. I won't,
Okay.
because I would just, that's
All of a sudden,
that's crazy.
-100.
That's crazy.
These guys are fucking stupid.
Wait till the final card when it's like worth 100 points either direction.
Yeah.
And it's not the final card. It just goes to the next one after that.
What gives wine its red color? So,
I mean, I don't know if this is it, but I'm just guessing it.
Mine is not going to be right.
Does that say grapes?
Grapes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what wine's made of.
What?
That's my only
I
guess.
can't see what it says.
the blood of the
His
weight,
wits.
the workers who made it.
That's all that matters. His wits.
They smash it with their feet. You're gonna tell me those they don't have calluses and just burst open in the middle of it? That's
All
what
the-
you people drink.
All those grape stems that are just poking into their feet.
They do it in a wooden barrel, splinters all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Is it grapes?
Is it grapes?
It's the grape's skin, so yes.
Well, I was gonna say.
I will give you that.
I feel like I knew that, but I thought mine
So
was
wait a
funny.
minute. So a white wine
Did you
just
get
means
it?
it's like a green grape?
Use this way.
Probably.
What the fuck? Really?
They're actually white grapes.
I like my answer better.
Jesus Christ.
How many zeros? See, this should be easy since you have whiteboards. How many zeros are there in 10 billion?
This is a riddle.
No.
This is 0 and 10.
How many zeros are in 10 billion?
I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yes, I wrote it down.
That's what I said. This is easy because you have whiteboards.
Wait, is it 10?
It is
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, same thing. I was like, I was questioning it too. I'm like, wait a minute, that seems a little too simple.
I gotta keep remembering you guys are negative points to make sure I'm going the right direction every time. This is fun. Little math quiz in my own head. What color is in the middle? Yeah. What color is the middle band of the German flag?
I'm gonna stick with my gut. Is it yellow?
That's what I put.
It's actually what I
Red?
thought too, but it's red. But you only lose 2 points for that.
There's
so-
like 8 flags that are the same. They all use yellow, black, and red, and they
And
just
they
move the
switch
fucking
it around,
line.
yeah.
So we probably just like gave away Brazil, where the Nazis went and hid.
Well, Brazil's green and
That was
I don't know.
Argentina,
Yellow.
wasn't
Let's
it?
go for Nazi
green and
joke.
yellow, I think.
Maybe it's
Brazil's the
Argentina.
green. Yeah, it's green and yellow with the globe thing in the middle. And
I was some kind of weird eagle thing or something, right? With like a holding a globe or
I'm a Granada fanatic, so you want to ask me about like what's on the Granada flag? There's a leaf.
what?
Thomas Nook.
I can't wait till Granada's an answer in this. And
And I don't get it.
You don't get
okay,
it, yeah.
I know this isn't really relevant for people that don't know, but Frank Klein, there is a question in trivia about which comedian died on like his 27. Was he part of the 27 Club? I don't remember the question exactly, but the answer was Mitch Hedberg. And Frank Klein got it wrong.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I have a lot of jokes for that, but I'm going to reserve them.
that's.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that's the equivalent if you get a Granada question wrong.
You're right. Well, I mean, I feel like there's other things I'm more passionate about, but yeah.
Nope.
We'll
Not at
tie
all.
on that note
Not-
of Granada.
At this point, it's like the Dace Man name and your show and Granada.
Granada.
As far as paraphernalia goes,
Marvel!
I'm surprised the flag ain't right here.
a lot of that Marvel paraphernalia was like happenstance bought because of like Loot Crate. Even though you may have bought a Marvel Loot Crate,
There's an entire comic
I
book shelf
can't.
in shot of your
I
head.
can't see that.
And a Star Wars arcade machine
can't-
in camera.
That's not paraphernalia.
And Vegeta's on the right. I don't know if it's in camera though. Half of him is in camera.
So, what is the name of the Manhattan Arena
Granada.
where the ice hockey team New York Rangers play its home games? Where do the Rangers play?
You have to spell it out.
No. I was talking to myself. Oh,
I don't
and
think this is
you're
right.
correct. Sorry.
And I don't think I spelled this right at all.
I also learned it from...
Is it Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. It's the Islanders that
spell
I think Madison.
It's the Islanders that play at the Coliseum.
I didn't even know the Islanders were a team. I just remember from the Godzilla 2000 movie when Hank Azaria got pissed off.
Yeah, but there's
They delayed the
definitely.
Rangers game.
Is there an island?
So I wasn't
There's
sure
there's
if that
two.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the hotel that I used to stay at in New York was right outside the Coliseum.
That's
I,
closed, though.
And I knew. Well, it was half open before. Like, it was weird. People would come up there for the hockey games during Corona, and like I guess stay in the hotel or something. Because I don't
Yeah.
know where the fuck they went. But there was people that came in decked out in hockey.
It's Nassau Coliseum, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was closed. Well, I know they don't run wrestling shows there anymore. I know they don't run wrestling shows in Madison Square Garden because the TV rights are fucking
No,
ridiculous.
they definitely had hockey games there somewhat recently.
I feel like the Islanders might have moved.
What happens to Bruce Banner when he gets angry?
He goes into Jared's collection.
I need the full chemical breakdown, please. I want a step-by-step explanation of what happens to every cell in his body. It's minus 7 points, though. But I don't think you guys should get it wrong. Though I guess if Dace gets it wrong, it proves his
It's okay.
whole Marvel point.
Granada.
He gets hard and green and large.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was looking specifically for the word Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Wait, what is the answer they put?
Yeah. What is,
Actually, he becomes the Hulk.
that's not specific.
No, I was just being an asshole about the question.
But I was really curious as to what their
How-
thing would have been.
How they would have phrased it
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, just-
see, the radiation mixes with the cells.
What is the difference between a biography and a memoir? Oh yeah, well,
I know.
huh? I mean, that makes sense, but then.
I feel like I'm writing a fucking book. Jesus.
Biography is written by someone else. And Gibby said, "What the fuck does that say?"
Memoir is a short time frame, whereas a biography it has a larger time frame.
No.
can use it
Dace is correct. A biography is written by someone else. Memoir is written by yourself and/or known as your autobiography. That is minus 3 points for the Gipster. You can't. It's the answer on the fucking back of the card.
Because a memoir can be written by somebody else.
I mean, I even knew that.
Because Obama, he's got 4 memoirs out right
Take
now. He
it
didn't write any of
Four
them.
biographies out.
Take it
By
up
difference.
with
I don't
Happy
call them
Games.
memoirs.
Puppy Games.
He
Huge
probably
games.
called the title like the Obama memoirs.
Heidi
You'll see
Games.
Ghostwriter, so and so, and then it's a biography.
Take it up with Heige Games if you don't like it. HYGGEgames.com. Email them.
Is that an Italian company?
I'll probably Google it later. Because I really question it. Because a memoir, I thought memoirs just is a shorter time frame. A biography is supposed to be more in your life.
What about a manifesto?
Manifesto is just your feelings. Or
Manifesto is why you did what you did,
whatever. Yeah, it's not like
and is usually published on the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah.
What is the
or you start a
difference-
world war, one or the other.
What is the difference between a bull and an ox? One is in the Oregon Trail and the other isn't.
I'm probably wrong.
One of them has balls. I know that. One doesn't.
That's what I said.
But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I-
I don't know.
I
I don't
think
know
one
which one
does.
has which is the problem.
I want which one has which.
Okay, I would say
The bull.
ox has
The bull-
no balls.
The bull has balls. Bull's balls. And Gibby, which one are you going with?
Ox has no balls. A bull has balls.
Yes.
Because I'm
An
assuming
ox
that
is a
testosterone is probably what makes them go fucking bonkers.
An
I assume.
ox is a castrated bull, so yes. And to be fair, I had no fucking clue.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So I learned something new today.
I made a joke and got it right.
Well, there you go.
Okay. What
Mine was
music?
the bull had balls to go after some humans.
Logic checks out. What museum is the most visited in the world and has the Mona Lisa on display?
I don't know how to spell it.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I was gonna make this in Minecraft.
I
I
can't
don't know
say
what
it
you're trying to say.
again.
You're still saying it wrong. Because that's not it.
Does it begin with a V?
A V?
No.
No. Would you like to buy a vowel?
I'm not spelling this right. I know I'm not.
Well, I'll give you got it right.
But I know
What was it?
Nothing?
it's the Louvre.
The Louvre. Louvre? The Louvre? Minus 5 points.
Whee!
Oofa.
How do you spell the Louvre? I had to spell this-
Louvre. I just looked at it.
He
Yeah,
just wrote love
Louvre.
I know it's the Louvre.
He wrote love wrong.
I had to write that down so many times in fucking school too. Jesus Christ.
That's not fair. You went to a fashion school.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're getting in the home stretch. So round 3, each correct point will be worth 3 points. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. And we're at a 3-point game with the Dace in the lead.
I
By
just need
3.
one question right.
Because remember, these are negative points. I got to keep telling myself every time I go to add or subtract points that we're negative. Be a lot easier if I didn't do it this way. But anyway, Shia is one of the most major dominations of Islam. What is the other one? Yeah, I knew that, but I wouldn't have been able to recall that.
I
That's
want
one of
to know
them-
when you say it.
That's one of those like you say and it's like, oh fuck yeah, I knew that.
It's like a... I'm not going to get it. But I know it's a harsh sounding word compared to Shia.
Yeah, I should know it because you're gonna say it. I'm gonna know it.
Like the Turks or some bullshit like that.
The Sunni.
Sunni. Yeah.
Yep. It's definitely one of those like, yeah.
Yeah, you hear about it all the time.
I'm just going to leave the points the same instead of subtracting 4 from both. Make my life easier at this point.
It's fine. Yeah, we're not getting positives today.
In order to win a game of tennis, 4 points must be scored. The first point is called 15. The next is called 30. What is the third point called?
You know, me and him are both on the team, right?
Hey, I just read the question, man.
Okay. I was just saying.
I'm not eliminating questions because of any reason. I'm just going down the card. I'm going full Anchorman. Whatever's on these cards, I'm fucking reading.
Yeah.
And again, since you both got it right, not changing the scores. Just making my... See how I make my life easier now?
That's right. I like it.
Should have really just done that at the beginning. Like, then you guys wouldn't have both been so negative. So note to self for next time. If they both get the points, don't fuck with the math.
Yeah, if we got both got them wrong, I don't have to worry about it either.
Yeah. Is the green... well, this is... Whatever. Is the green light at the top or the bottom of a standard traffic light?
Green light?
Like I said, I after I just got done saying I won't pick out a question, so I'm going to go, yeah, it's the bottom. But, like, I hate
guess
that.
this is going to be the fucking European game, and it was...
Yeah.
We don't use green. We use blue.
Well, no, I think theirs is vertical or
They
horizontal.
There's different light... Like, you go to a different city and they hang the lights fucking differently. Like,
Yeah.
come on, get the fuck out of here.
True.
Which planet is closest to the sun? Hell, you just drive around here and they put them differently, whatever, depending on what's, like, hanging around.
It's Mercury, but I don't think I spelled it right.
Yep. Well, yeah, you guys are on a roll.
I don't think I spelled it right.
We just caused you not to type.
What is the name of the largest hot desert in the world? That way you can't be like, Antarctica, Watch your piano.
I feel like I spelled it wrong.
Let's see.
Sahara and Sabab. I can't. Yeah,
Savannah's a city in Georgia.
So I should have.
Savannah's the second baseman for our team.
Exactly. Damn it.
And he probably spelled that right, but not her name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The 19th century goldsmith Fabergé is known for creating what type of objects? Eggs. Yes. Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé
Never heard of
eggs.
it?
Yeah.
It's a jewelry piece.
You can a jewelry's worn.
And with that question, you guys swap
sort of
positions.
Make an argument on that.
It was -3 points for being wrong and +3 for being right. What does the company Ben and Jerry's produce?
Oh my god.
I gotta give Dace bonus points for being.
yeah. Really.
Actually, I like Ben and Jerry's. I mean, I don't really eat a lot of ice cream, so like, I can't say I'm an ice
Just
cream.
because they have one good flavor out of 30 misses doesn't make them good ice cream.
Exactly.
That's fair. I don't know the like. Yeah, it's kind of one of those like if you just keep trying, sooner or later something's gonna work.
One of these combinations will work.
Or they'll come out with a limited edition one that you only get once a
Look,
year.
To be fair,
Yeah.
that's our approach.
And that'll be the good one, and then they'll never come back.
The pumpkin cheesecake. Oh my god.
That's our approach to YouTube and Twitch.
Hasn't
just-
worked, and people wouldn't call us good.
That's fair.
People have done it here in the podcast itself.
Yeah.
Also fair. What is a chinchilla?
I have no idea.
Uh,
I'm just gonna put
I
this
guess
down.
what kind?
Marsupial.
What type of creature is it? It is indeed a rodent.
It's food, okay? Don't lie to me.
Who
It's
eats
food.
a fucking chinchilla?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Better news for Dace, though. That was a -4 for Gibby, so he fell back a bit.
Come on, Jesus Christ.
In what city is UCLA
What
located
city?
in? What city?
I don't think I spelled that right.
Yeah, isn't it
No.
University
I
of
could have just did LA. God damn
Central
it.
Las Vegas? I don't know. Should
I've driven past it a couple times.
I just remembered my brother up there.
What is the name of Jerry Seinfeld's neighbor and arch enemy,
Ha
who is a postman by profession in the TV show Seinfeld? I don't know why they had to explain so much.
I know who he is, but I have no
Wait,
Newman.
bonus points.
I know exactly who it is, but I have no idea.
Welcome to my realm, bitch. Played by Wayne Knight, who's in Jurassic Park.
What was his name?
Newman.
Newman.
He didn't say the magic word.
The only real reason, like, I wasn't a big Seinfeld fan, but back in my Auto Plus Uniselect days, I had a coworker who kept referring to the manager as Newman because everybody hated him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never gotten it.
And it was great because then we could make fun of him to his face and he wouldn't know that he just thought we were talking about Seinfeld. So it was great.
He's also in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm during the reunion season.
There you
Newman
go.
back.
He's been in actually a lot of, like,
Oh, he's in
you
everything.
see him all over the fucking place, yeah.
And he's been like all kinds of different weights each time.
Yeah, and that's why it's hard to, like...
He'll come in like
spot
super
him.
thin all of a sudden, and then like you'll see him 4 movies later, and he's fucking heavy again.
He was like the 90s version of Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
What country is the tennis player Rafael Nadal from?
What
Naval?
country?
Country.
I'm
Country
guessing.
is Rafael Nadal. Nah, I don't...
I'm going Italy.
Spain, Italy. The answer is Spania.
No idea.
I mixed him up with Federer.
Dace is cruising away with this now.
Right.
I feel like Federer's Italian.
I
They're always the last
yeah.
two, so
Yeah.
I
Would you see
I would
the
have just
thing
guessed
with the
Federer
girl, the
sounds
top
Italian.
girl, backed out of the French Open?
no, I don't want to pay attention.
Oh, sorry.
What keyboard shortcut is used to save a document? Ooh, -6.
Control plus S.
Yeah.
Put the icon as well.
Yeah, well, that's not the... I mean, I guess technically it is shortcut because you're not going to file save because you got the... yeah, anyway, yeah, you guys got points.
Put it on all my job aids.
All right, at this point, well, I can't say it's still anybody's
I'm
game,
curious
really.
if I got back to positives.
What?
I'm curious if I made my way back to positives based on your 3-point scheme.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I don't know if you would, like, because remember, I didn't subtract
I think
your
it
guys'
was-
points either.
Yeah, but I think I got, what, like 5 right this time? So that would have been 15.
But you got some.
No, I know I got some wrong, but I feel like I'd be somewhere in the ballpark of being close to being 0 at least.
Well, if you get the next 5, if you get this card right, you're basically there.
Okay, or just completely fucked.
Yeah.
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 And actually, yeah, there's a minus 7, minus 2 minus 6s, and a minus 3 in no particular order.
So I go right back to the negative 20s.
Yeah.
That's why it's still technically anybody's game. One fuck
Right.
up and the other person gets it right.
Ugh.
In France, you
Jesus.
greet acquaintances by kissing them on the cheek. Which cheek do you kiss first?
Can I change my answer to the right? just so I can maybe get back.
Now
to
here's
it.
the problem. I was always told left, but they were Montreal Canadians.
I kind of want Gibby to change it to right. Because the
It is-
answer is right, and
is
it would
right.
really swing the points, but...
Yeah. I should have waited that time and seen and just went with the opposite. Just give
Gibby,
myself a chance.
Gibby, that was 7 points that Dace could have lost, but instead it's a wash.
It's right?
It is the right cheek.
See, now that the French Canadians do it the opposite way. Fuckers. That's probably out of spite.
Must have practice in a mirror.
Every time it's happened to me, they always went left.
I was trying to think, too, like... I think it's only happened one time to me, and I kind of just
well,
stood there
okay.
awkwardly,
Wait a
like, I don't
minute.
know what
Repeat
you're doing
the
in my face.
Because, yeah,
That means I would have went right then.
I was going to say, you're going
I
right
thought
now,
it was
kissing
the
on the
right
left
side of the
cheek.
face
Yeah,
was
I
me.
said the same thing. Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking,
yeah. Yeah.
So how was that question
So I was
worded?
right. In a way, it's a matter of perspective.
The question is, which cheek do you kiss
You
first?
kiss.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
'cause
I went with what
They're
happened to
right,
me.
yeah.
'cause
Yeah, exactly.
I don't put my lips on other people's cheeks. That's fucking
exactly.
weird.
That's exactly how I thought of it too. I'm like,
Next
that's,
time you
yeah,
just lick the side, like, they going for the kiss. And
yeah.
And then just laugh as you pull out.
Yeah.
They are known as Simon and Garfunkel, but what are the singers' first names?
I don't fucking know. All right.
Sad thing is, I actually forgot Garfunkel's.
I don't know if it's right or not.
I have Simon's. I have a Paul Simon CD.
Yeah.
So like, well,
Well, I know
CDs.
Paul Simon as an individual.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Is
I
it
forgot.
Art Garfunkel?
It is Art Gung. Yeah, whatever I just fucking said. Art
That's why they don't use their full name.
Arkafunkel. Garfunkel. You're there. Gibby is like just dead in the water now.
Yo, mama.
That was a easy one. Art's not a very popular name these days.
No, it was -6.
Oh.
Gibby's back to -40 now.
Woo!
So yeah. So just for shits and giggles, I'll double the points wrong for the next two. Just see.
Christ.
Assuming Gibby could even fucking get these right, because if he can't get
We're
them right,
going
it
down
doesn't do
some
any
crazy ones. And I'm screwed before the question's even over.
Because I'm assuming these are the last two questions. So get double
Go
points wrong if Gibby can maybe get them right and Dace gets them wrong. Who directed the movie Schindler's List?
No idea.
Spielberg. I don't want to write it.
Yeah, you could have at least fucking taken a guess. Like, if you're just
I have
guess
no
a
idea.
director. Any director.
Steven Spielberg. That's like that should be your go-to,
And that's, yeah,
No
like,
idea.
and you would have been fine.
if you were to, well, that's -6 because I said I'd double it, so.
I have no idea.
They consider that hard?
No, it's 3 points.
3 points. He's doubled it.
I said I doubled it. It was -3. I doubled
Yeah.
the roll.
Isn't it less if it's considered hard to get less points taken away?
Yes, you're right. That is
That's
considered,
considered
a hard.
hard.
No.
Yeah.
If it's considered easy, you would lose more points.
Correct. So that's considered
Yeah,
a
so
hard
it's considered
question.
hard.
It's a
Oh,
hard question.
yeah. I don't know why that was fucking me up too. Yeah.
Not
What?
everybody has seen.
That was.
I don't
Schitt's
think I've ever
Creek.
seen
I
it.
haven't
You had
seen
to
it.
have.
But again,
Wick
if
showed
you
it all the time.
look,
I never
okay,
had Wick.
between the last two
Oh,
I
questions,
had his wife.
if you were to guess a first name for Garfunkel, who's gonna guess randomly the name Art?
Not me.
I feel like it's been made in pop culture references.
But no, I'm just saying, like, if you were to,
Yeah.
you didn't have a clue, you'd be like, oh, Brett.
I went.
But like,
Mama.
if somebody said guess
The
a
other guy was
director
young.
that directed a movie, you're gonna go like James Cameron, Spielberg.
When you hear
like,
and if you hear like the name Schindler, you think of a Jewish fucking name. You're not gonna be like, oh, Spike Lee. What?
Yeah, like I agree that those two questions are a little weighted differently. But anyway,
Okay.
That's some bullshit.
well, this is gonna be tough anyway. So just for funsies, because it's gonna be total guess on both y'all point. Winner take all, 100 points each. Let's go. In school class, oh, it's not. Never mind. It's not. It's actually just math. I didn't read the full thing. Anyway, in a school class, there are 10 girls and 15 boys. What percentage of the class are boys?
I suck at percentages.
I should have read the whole thing. I just saw the what
Wait,
percentage.
it was 10
of
girls,
it.
15 boys?
10 girls, 15 boys. What percentage is the boys in the yard? Oh, look at you guys doing math.
So I'm in the positives.
Oh. So is Gibby.
Yeah.
With a final score of 81 to 54, magically,
Magically, we're positive.
Dace wins trivia night yet again. We need victory Dace music.
Sweet. Sweet.
And we still need a punishment for Gibby, so maybe he'll learn something.
Damn.
He will.
Okay, now burn these.
Burn them.
So that way we know to never use them again. Actually, I had them laying crossways on top
Please.
before and it stayed well.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just threw things.
Well, there you have it, folks. We're going to wrap up this show for this week. Gibby, what do you got going on in your personal BPP life?
Gaming, games, and more games. AKA Minecraft.
I was going to say, why are you pluralizing it? It's been one game for like the past 2 months.
I know. But yeah, we got Minecraft. I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore. But I'm doing Minecraft. Actually, the new expansion should be dropping...
June 8th.
Yeah, soon.
June 8th.
Next Tuesday.
June 8th. We have the new blocks and everything.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So we'll be here on the show not playing Minecraft.
That's true.
Damn, that sucks.
And they'll explore everything there is to explore before the next stream where they show Minecraft. So the patch update means nothing to any of you.
Yeah, because as soon
Nothing.
as the gates open up, we've been behaving ourselves, not going past a 3,000 radius around spawn so we can find the new stuff after this.
That's right.
But as soon as that opens up, everybody said, fuck it.
Well, technically, you can't do it till Dace updates the run.
Y'all beat.
That's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah, you're all beat.
So we might want to put that caveat in the chat. That way some asshole doesn't like...
You can say their
No,
names.
I
It's
don't
fine.
think you can log in. I
Uh,
think it's gonna prompt you immediately saying it's the ROM
well,
is not updated.
Okay. Well, anyway. No, because
Y'all
I could
need a
see,
break.
I could see
Yeah,
somebody...
exactly.
I could see somebody actually like Alan, who just assumed that it was good to go and got on and just went for it.
I expect him to be the first to text me if it does stop you from going in.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. He'd be most likely the one to be on when we're not,
Yeah.
because he doesn't always work, or he doesn't work during the day.
Him or Cheever.
So yeah, they'd be the ones that would go on assuming everything's fine
That's right.
and go,
Fuck
oh,
us
I
over.
went to 10,000. Like, oh, dude.
Reset the realm.
Yeah. What direction?
No, I've already said. Okay, I know we're trying to end the show, but they were talking about restarting the realm when the Clays and Cliffs thing finally comes out in December because it's a whole new fucking world. All the work I put into this realm, I'm living here, so I'll take the copy, and I'm just gonna go on my own.
That's
like,
fair.
I've done so much more building in this realm than I've ever done.
But just think of the building you could do in the next realm.
That's right. The next round.
I can't. I'm pooped. I'm tired. My contractors are tired. It's too much work.
Yeah.
What do you got going on aside from Minecraft?
Oh no, that's it. I really, if I was worth a damn, I'd stream it, and because it's probably more entertaining than whatever Gibby's doing.
I'm building farms.
Yeah, so like it's more entertaining than what, well, not recently actually, because I've been mining and shit too. I haven't done anything fun recently.
Well, if you're building something, that's usually more entertaining than.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
to acknowledge Cheever in the chat, I believe there was conversation of setting another limit.
That was we'll take this off.
Yeah.
We'll discuss offline. But that was the talk. Yeah, we'll take a
You
vote,
could do that.
or just do whatever Dace wants, because he's the one that pays for the realm.
Yeah.
So
Well, the whole issue is you don't know what the new limit needs to be because you don't know.
well, you can make it up. Anyway, we'll discuss. Let's wrap this
That's
up.
up to you. You probably won't get updated until December anyway. I'm not playing. Anywho,
Woohoo!
you can follow me on Twitter at the Dace Man. Follow the show at the Dace Man Show. Follow him at Gibby_1337. The man behind the desk is at Freddy 10Ds 2Ys. And a new episode of A Dace-tacular Mind dropped yesterday where I discussed my first year at Old Time Wrestling. Next week I'll be covering political affiliations. And the week after, we'll be talking about the Dace Man Show beginnings. So that's a podcast that's out there. Follow on Twitter at the BPP official. Oh, we have the plugs, don't we?
That's right.
I don't have them on my, for whatever reason, I don't have them on my Dace Man plays.
Oh, I mean, we could not do the plug button if you just want to do them.
No, it's fine. I haven't done them in forever. So, like, if you watch one of my video game streams, which I will be streaming Thursday, starting with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I've also picked up Sundays.
Follow whatever we do, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it is. I don't know.
Just hit the notifications button. It'll let you know when we do obnoxious things.
Woohoo!
Anyway, for the few,
For my chickens.
for the proud,
And the whale.
and for the Dace-tacular, remember, basement dwellers, stick to the protocol. See you next week.
That protocol.
What's up, basement dwellers? I hope you enjoyed the latest Basement Protocol Productions creation. I'm Chris the Dace Man Dace,
I'm Frank.
and we want to drop some social media plugs on you. Check us out on Twitter at the BPP Official for all our tweeting needs, or you go over to Instagram at the BPP Official as well for all our picture needs.
Or Facebook/Basement Protocol Productions. Or YouTube/Basement Protocol Productions.
And if you're somebody who likes live, non-stop action content, you can go over to twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
Or if you just like the internet in general, you can go to www.basementprotocolproductions.com. Either way you do it, doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.